Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Gulf State Championships here in town the next couple of days. We start there with our early week update. The girls' Class B Gulf State Championships in the Panhandle for a third straight year. Monument Shadows in Gering hosting this tournament for a second time. And course pro Robert Thomason couldn't be happier with the setup heading into the two-day event.
Tom Walsh and his team have the golf course in super condition. I don't know if we've seen it this good in the recent years, but it's
2 years ago when Gering hosted, the winds were part of the story, upwards of 60 miles per hour at times. Things looking much better on the weather front, at least for the opening round today to get this tournament started.
Well, if it's like anything like yesterday afternoon, it was absolutely gorgeous out here. We had all the teams show up and play practice rounds. Today looks 80 degrees. Should be a spectacular day for girls' state golf.
Scottsbluff is one of the top favorites in the team race after placing first at districts last week with all 5 of their golfers in the top 7. Anna Kelly for Scottsbluff looking for her second individual state championship. She won at Monument Shadows 2 years ago. Gering qualified second at districts last week. They'll be on their home course the next 2 days. Madison Mumm led the way for Gering at districts, finishing 8th last week. The girls' state golf tournament will run through tomorrow afternoon. Big things coming this week for the Scottsbluff softball team after they beat Norris in a best-of-3 district final on Saturday. The Cats won the deciding game 3, 12-1 to advance to the state tournament in Hastings. Scottsbluff gets the 7 seed, and they'll open against 2 seed Wahoo on Wednesday morning. We'll have coverage on the Rural Radio Network bright and early starting at 7:45. It's a double elimination tournament that runs through Friday afternoon. It's Scottsbluff Gering week on the gridiron. The Bearcats coming off a 35-0 shutout win over Hastings in district play this past Friday night. Big games from Sebastian Boyle, Braden Stoll, and Jackson Allen offensively, while the defense held the Tigers to under 100 yards of total offense. Scottsbluff currently 3rd in Class B power points. Gering got beat at Northwest 37-14, but the Bulldogs still with plenty to play for here coming down the home stretch as they get set to host the Bearcats this Friday. Gering with 2 wins, and if they can get that 3rd win, they'd likely qualify for the postseason. They'll close with a Week 9 game at Hastings. And it was also a productive weekend for the top 10 ranked WNCC volleyball team as they grabbed a couple of road sweeps in Region 9 play. Friday, a win at Trinidad State before another sweep on Saturday at Otero. The Cougars are now 24-3 on the season. They'll have a road match on Wednesday at McCook. That'll do it for today. The latest from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.